What's going on, guys? Today's video is a little different. We're doing a little clean out here of this abandoned property, and right away I'm jumping into cutting all the little shrubs, pretty much just stuff I can't cut with the weed whacker. Just trying to prepare it so I can just go and buzz everything with the weed whacker. Fun fact about this property, it actually was a friend of mine's back in the day, and the house actually ended up burning down, and then it just sat vacant for a while, and now the town wants the property cleaned up, so here I am doing that. Now here we are jumping into what was the yard at one point. The whole thing was pretty much just filled with these shrubs. They were anywhere from like a 1/4 inch to an inch thick. So even if I did get an attachment for my weed whacker, it'd be pretty rough on it, so I decided to just do it with these shears instead. And honestly, I don't ever do this type of yard work anyway. Most of my stuff is just normal weed whacking and mowing, which is why I don't have the attachment already. But like I usually do, I make do with what I have, and the job turned out pretty good in my opinion. Now, as you can see, there is a bunch of them. If I had to guess, there was probably 300 or 400 of these little shrubs that I had to cut by hand individually, so it definitely took a while, but sometimes that's just what you have to do. Now here we are, just taking a little bit of a lunch break. Even brought some lunch for the pup. Now this was probably the bulk of the job, was this center section. For whatever reason, it just grew the best. I'm assuming maybe it got the best light or something, but it was super dense and took the longest time. Alright, now fast forwarded some, I got the center section done, and I'm working on the tail end of the property now, and I'm finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Here we are jumping into the weed whacking. Before this shot, I took all of those shrubs in the big piles and threw them in the back of the property, which I was told was okay to do by the owner, which makes it way easier on my behalf. I don't have to go pay to get rid of it or burn it or something at my property, so that's always a nice thing. ADHD moment incoming. No idea why I went back, but here we are. Right about here is when I get stung by a bee. Gotta love that. Pretty much done here. Just doing the final little touch-ups, anything I see that stood back up. And here's a little bit of an after. Definitely a lot better. Before. And after. If this is something you like to see, let me know. It's definitely different from what I usually do. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below, and hope you enjoyed.